Log continuation. It's 11:30 in the Saturday morning. It's still the 7th of January, 2023. Ray John C. recording. Roseman, California. Watching different shows kind of helps me get a different perspective because sometimes writers will write things up, but I know they get a hidden message somewhere in there. We always do. Try to tell you something about something that matters to us one way or another, either fictionalized or non-fictionalized, but the story gets out and so does the kernel of truth, whatever it might be. I know I've done that in my writings a lot. Different things I try to explore and exploit the living crap out of them. I just haven't got them out there where the public can actually read the stuff, but I need to. I mean, I'd like to consider myself as an author. Maybe, feed the ego that way. But I might ask myself the same question concerning about these videos that I keep doing, and I try to find the answer. I try to find the answer at that point over here and keep staring in front of my face. It's my own damn ego. If I really want this done this way, then the hell am I trying to do to myself? And I know I needed it at one time just to get things off my chest and have a video diary. Yeah, that would have been nice just loading up all the flash drives, but then I kept thinking about other people trying to possibly benefit regarding the death of loved ones and how do you deal with it. So I tailored the videos regarding it. I am a griever. I am a griever. I have lost people. I've lost over my lifetime. I do not lie about that. Some things I do keep close to my chest and other things I don't. But when it comes down for grieving and it talks about pain and grieving and death and mourning and how does it make me feel, I'm not pulling punches on that. I'm trying to be legitimate and real as possible on that. When it comes down to my own opinions concerning about what I see around me, I try not to pull punches about that one either. And yet there are a few things I do keep private. And I keep them that way. The other things I do talk about, because sometimes I think they're more relevant out there than it is here. Am I trying to get followers? No. But I try to tell people, without expecting followers, without expecting likes, without expecting comments, because that's what YouTube's all about. Make their algorithms and their programmers and the CEOs and God knows what else who's running YouTube happy. The more followers you get, the more subscribers you get, the more comments you get, the more likes you get. Makes them happy. What makes you happy? I should ask myself, what makes me happy? I don't know what happiness is anymore sometimes. I mean, not truly happiness. Not in a momentary thing where I can just smile and laugh at something because it may be funny for, it made me laugh because it was funny for me at the moment. But I'm talking about true happiness at this point over here, or what they consider true happiness. Or what is going to be uplifting and keeping my spirits alive. And it's not chemicals, it's not food, it's not spiritual all that much, because even the spiritual path I've discovered all of my life, it's not truly happiness, it's just there. But it does give you a source of strength to carry on, because some days you're just not going to be happy. It's just not going to be happy. You just got to deal with the shit. And I deal with the shit. I've been dealing with the shit all my life, and now I'm talking about it more and often about it, and I probably could find fault and blame and gripe and grumble about the damn thing. But the thing is, it doesn't solve anything. Except get the pain and shit out. And some people will probably think I'm going crazy over that saying, well, you should just keep it in. Why? Because I know if it keeps it in, it's going to put me on a self-destructive, narcissistic nature right there. And even talking about it sometimes would be also considered narcissistic, egomaniacal, and God knows what else kind of words you could be using for this thing here. Make me feel uncomfortable about what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now is trying to take care of me. What I'm trying to do is take care of me. That's what all the video is about, is trying to take care of me. but also sharing my thoughts and feelings and expressions concerning about the things I see and observe around me and going through what I think I know. But I know I'm not an expert at anything or everything, except trying to be an expert in my own damn life. And my own life is screwed up right now as it is, so I'm an expert in my screwed up life. I'm not out there to tell people, well, as I said before in my other recording, neighbors are also having a good day today by yelling at each other again. There's some of them anyway. I know the young people want recognition. They want instant. Everything's so damn instant these days. We're getting used to instant growing up as kids, don't we? Sometimes they had to be developed long periods of time, and other times it was just instant. Totally instant. Always just there. And living in the area of instant soup, instant meals popped in an oven or a microwave, frozen pizzas, conveniences left and right, without really going through the cooking on a stove or slaving over it maybe for an hour or two just to get a meal out of it. And do that sometimes. And it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. But I know they want instant recognition. They want to be famous. They see the camera's the only way to be famous. And they post themselves on the internet. I know I'm doing the catch up at this point. And you know, I really don't give a shit. Because I'm trying to tell people that once I do depart from this world, at least my life will be out there. Some other people probably won't give a shit, but maybe if I actually did have relatives, blood kin and otherwise, what the hell know what was going on, and this is what I do, this is how I tell them. One way or another, at least the legacy is left. Legacy of my mother, legacy of my brother, legacy of me. Some things I kept close to my chest because I didn't really want to talk about it much. There was a lot of my brother's history out there I haven't put out there, and I'm not about to. He was proud of being a Navy SEAL, but decisions he made screwed things up entirely. Decisions he made may have been for the right intentions, but man, for the wrong reasons sometimes. May have been good intentions, but sometimes those intentions led him to things screwed up. But at the time, he made the decisions necessary. Costed him a great deal. My brother was a United States Navy SEAL. Because he also rated family above everything else, including country. It's the hardest damn thing. He had to walk away from all that. He kept the pride of it inside of him and tried to demonstrate that outside. Even though if the law or anybody else would probably say he had stolen valor, he didn't. He earned it. I just hardly ever talked to people about it concerning it. My mother, she had a long, hard life. She had dealt with a lot of jobs. But the thing she was more proud of is raising two boys who ended up taking care of her for the rest of her life. Dave and I really didn't mind and mattered. We didn't. We were still a family. We were a unit. And if being in the military and a brotherhood of sorts means that a damn thing, family is important. That's the thing that you realize. Even your teammates are family. My brother's bloodline was strong enough that Ma, Dave, me, we all mattered. I know he sacrificed a hell of a lot. He could have stayed in the military. He also could have died in the military too. Almost came close to it a few times. But he still came back, and he still mattered. But some decisions he had to walk away from, and it was hard enough. Some things happened to him in the military that was only revealed in a later part of his life that I didn't know about. And when I found out about it, let's just say I'm not allowed to say it because we both made a vow. We talk about it to people in meeting halls, but only when he's doing the talking about it, not me. I don't talk about it to anybody. But the only thing I know is he had a love for country, for duty, responsibility, and some things he just couldn't walk away from. And this was one of those things. He regretted a long time, and he couldn't make it up for anything. Couldn't get his discharge upgraded. We had letters of support we kept sending in, but they kept getting lost. In the end, when we lost the damn paperwork, there was no other way for him to get back into it, so. But it didn't change what he was. It didn't change him. His body may have been deteriorating left and right, but not his soul. His spirit. He was born a fighter and he died one. Only, I wish he had more fight, but the problem is the stroke took it from him. The mini strokes really took it out of him. And there was no way for him to change it. There was none. I wish there was a way, but apparently not. It's 11:43 right now. I am going to check on the laundry, see what's been done, see if it's been cooked yet. It hasn't been quite 75 minutes, but I gotta see if it's dead yet or not, so I'll put this on pause. Okay. That was, yeah, I had to. Necessary to have the clean clothes, even though they are grungy, sweat stained, slick stained. A few other shirts have a bit of blood from the backside because scratched too hard on something on my back and then have blood spots on them, but to hell. But to me they're still considered clean because they don't reek and they don't smell. Regular, normal life. Laundry once a month. Not every week. Once a month. Just let it pile up. It may sound gross. It may sound smelly, but saves on the money. And I've got other laundry that needs to be done anyway, so maybe in a couple of weeks as a birthday treat to get that done. Huge, big Ziploc bags, storage bags. I mean, we're talking about gallon size thing. I mean, it's just from here to the ground. And I fill it up with dirty clothes. They're my laundry bags. Utilize what I have. Utilize what I need. Deal with what I got. I survive. Boxes I get from shipping companies, mostly from Amazon. I use for storage, but then again, most of them I had to toss out anyway because of roaches infestating every one of them. So they get to go. I have to do what's necessary to take care of me and my dog. I have to. Not the easiest damn thing to deal with, I'll tell you that much. When dealing with grief, dealing with mourning, it's even hard enough to look at the stuff that you have and see how much stuff that you need to get rid of, including the old stuff that you had and stuff you've been utilizing. And I've been utilizing a lot of my brother's old clothes to a point where I can't wear them anymore. I'll see if somebody else can use them or probably toss them. Decisions I have to make. As for me trying to be a popular star on the internet, nope. I'm not trying to be a popular anything at this point. I'm just trying to do my logs, tell people what's going on. If family watches it, fine. If they don't watch it, maybe one day they will. See how the hell I've been doing. Surviving disability and surviving every day. Once I get past this semester here. Nah, I mean passing it. I mean anything over the C and above. And getting full credit, then I'll see what happens. Nothing's happened today because it's Saturday and I've already done laundry. That's the thing. And I got to do dishes today. And that's another thing I got to do. It's just another day in paradise, I guess.